Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. It is Monday. It is Monday, August 10th. It's been a whirlwind weekend for me. Craziness. So, anyways, I have another one of those headaches after the weekend. I don't know what's going on with that. I usually never get headaches, so I don't know what's going on with that. I usually stay very hydrated and I, eat pretty well, and so I'm not getting any food allergy headaches or anything like that. But maybe it's because the ducks are migrating early and I'm also feeling the weather pattern. So I'm also want to read on that. It was really something. For some reason, I walked out onto my back porch at the right time to watch the ducks fly over. And although it may not disturb a lot of people, I just noticed, when nature is shifting and doing something different, I notice. As an empath, I relate to nature, and I also pay attention to that energy. And so I really want to kind of read on, are we really going to have bad weather? Is it really coming early? Ducks don't make a mistake. Nature does not make a mistake. They do what they do. They have better intuition and better radar and better, knowledge of what's going on this earth than we ever will. And we got to trust them. So I really wanted to read on that. Kind of wanted to get my energy cards out for that, for the energy for the earth, and see what's going on with the weather patterns and stuff. But everybody that joined us yesterday on the live with Scott, thank you very much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't have much this morning as for announcements. I do know that going forward, I'm going to probably revamp some of my videos, on how to do readings, and so look forward to that. They're going to be like little videos that I'll post and redo some of my stuff and freshen it up is what I call it. Freshen it up, always keep it fresh and updated, and get some of those done. Walk through some of my old videos and either remove them or whatever, just to keep it all fresh. And I'm going forward and having a plan because when 45 leaves, we have less than 90 days. We have how many days left? We have 84 days left, people. I'm going to have to read on somebody other than the tyrant. And I want my, to see what my channel is going to become. So we all can get back to normal and healing and all of that stuff that we're supposed to be doing, instead of concentrating on this orange Cheeto. All right, let's see what's going on with the bad weather. Let's see what's going on with the weather patterns is the reason why the ducks are migrating really early. So here's the thing, is they usually don't start until August, and I was reading up on that, but they usually don't start until August. That means the ducks had to travel from Canada all the way down and hit Colorado, usually at the end of August and into September. I've never seen it at the beginning. So that means they have already a month ahead of schedule for my calculations. So let's see what's going on. It's just another thing to let you guys know to be prepared for. If we're going to have bad weather this year, we need to know. We need to get prepared for that. Anxiety. Walking away in the world. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting on ducks. That didn't give me a whole heck of a lot of information. So let me go into my other deck. That didn't work much at all. Walking away, heartbreak, and all of that is not. Maybe it does talk to the how bad we're gonna have weather. We're gonna have a lot of anxiety. It's going to break our hearts, you know, and all the snowfall. Yeah, that could have been. But let me see if I can get a little bit more information here. Three of Cups, community, groups. It's just not giving it up. It's just not giving it up. There's got to be, it's going to be cold-hearted. It's going to be unfair. You know what I mean? It's going to affect the community. And the Eight of Swords is, you know, bringing change. I mean, all of that. So, interesting. On the read on the weather. Well, let me do pendulum. I have a new pendulum from a friend, Natasha, who I did the readings on, but I haven't programmed it yet. So I have to wait a little bit on that. And I'll program that to make sure. But let me see if the pendulum. Pendulum, are we going to have severe weather this year? Pendulum, are we going to have severe weather this year? Are we going to have severe weather this year due to the changes? Are we going to have severe weather this year? And it says yes, that we are going to have severe weather this year. Like severe snowstorms, severe weather this winter. Well, that's interesting. At least we can get prepared for that, right? We can get definitely prepared for the severe weather for that. All right, good information. Put that in there. There we go. Okay, my next one is the Black Lives Matter organization. I want to see if they're going to stay together or if they're going to have any power, you know what I mean, to change things, or what's going on with them. Let's do a spread on Black Lives Matter. We have the Queen of Swords. They're bitter, of course. They're angry. That's the reason why I didn't. And this one here is not a good sign. What's going over top of them? Trickery. So what's their problem is all the lies and stuff like that about who they are and what they're doing. That's what they're fighting. The trickery, the dragging us into conflicts and stuff like that. That's what they're fighting against. The Emperor, of course. The Tower moment, that's the reason why they came into existence, is the Tower moments coming in. That's the reason why they're here. We have the Three of Pentacles, which is teamwork. They're getting organized and what's going forward. Inverted Temperance, which is lack of long-term vision. And then we have the King of Wands, which is hasty and addictions. Six of Cups, which is feeling out of place, but justice. Okay, so they're seeking justice for all the bad things, and then we're controlling and judgmental. So they're gonna gain some momentum. They're gonna gain some control. They have outside influences, which is bad memories, the reason why they're here. But they're going to gain some justice, and they're going to gain some control over what's going on. So they're going to have some success, which is really good news. Which is really, really good news. And then we also have the Hierophant coming in, the challenges, and of course the Six of Swords, which is the torment, the reason why they're here. Yeah, creative block. So they're going to get a little, not much, but they're going to get a little gain in this, which is good. Which is good. I didn't know if that organization, if they were in it for political, and it doesn't look like they're in it for political. It does look like they're in it for the reason that they had the Tower moment. They may have to rethink what they're doing, because, the other side is really terrorizing them about bad news and saying that they're this and, taking them down. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, one more before we do Trump is I wanted to read on the 2020 youth vote. I want to see how many young people, probably that have never, ever, ever, ever voted in their life, if they're going to show up and see what's going to happen and stuff like that. So let's see. I try to read on stuff that's craziness, but let's see the 2020 youth vote. Let's see if we're going to have something. And then we'll get into 45 and call it a day. I'll try to get some caffeine in me. Hopefully that'll help with my headache. Okay. The youth vote. 2 of Cups. Yep. Attraction. We've got the attention of the youth vote. The Magician, where they're going to... The reason why they're doing it is because of abuse of power, so they're going to show up. Good. It seems like we have lit a fire under all the 18-year-olds. Strength. They're going to come in groves in strength. The 2 of Pentacles, juggling finances. The 5 of Cups, which is the reason why that they're doing it too, is that the pain, the loss, the grief, what's going forward, unfair and dishonesty. That's the reason why they're doing it. The 2 of Wands, future planning. The 10 of Cups, the High Priestess, and the 6 of Swords, moving from the turbulence. Ooh. Interesting. Hierophant is underneath, and then we have the 8 of Pentacles. Teamwork. They're coming in droves. They're going to come into the polls, and they're going to support. They're going to be the biggest voters this year. Yeah, because they want him out. They want to move on from this. They're tired of the pain and the loss and the grief. They're tired of being treated the way they've been treated. The relationship between the Republicans and the youth is failing. That's really good news. I think that is because, the voters usually start around 30 years old and up. Usually. Because, the youth, they could care less about voting, let the adults figure it out. But this year, looks like we are going to really, really have a great showing and outcome of the youth. It's something that we probably have never had in this country. See, good things can come out of bad stuff. All right, let's do 45. See what's up with him. Let me see if I can tap into his nonsense. Ooh, he hated the media clapping for some reason. For some reason, the media was clapping. Oh, I remember watching that clip where he was being asked and everybody was going after him with questions, and they started clapping and hooping and hollering. I don't know if it was because they were asking the questions or what was going on, but he hated that. That really bothered him. He's not winning. He's feeling the frustration of it not working. Feels like he's going to give up on doing public talking. Or he's asking to give up on it. He's asking, like, I can't do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to go up there and talk anymore. All right. Let's see. Silliness. Justice. Justice shows up. Then we have the 7 of Swords. Seven of Swords shows up. Betrayal, dishonesty, running away. Justice, betrayal. Rapid fire, rapid stuff. You can't get away from it. This is his card where he's troubled, anxiety, headache, worried. Eight of Swords. Republicans. Going forward, the Republicans. The World. Trying to feed the rats, trying to feed his people. And the Doctor shows up again. And then the Ten of Pentacles, which is, the Ten of Pentacles, luxury and also suffering. So you could have a lot of money, or you could be, suffering in the Ten of Pentacles. Then the Doctor shows up. What's going on? His demons are fighting. There's internal fighting. A proposal, and then offer the Chariot to leave. His family is involved. Ugh. Yeah. He is not... I wish I could tell you this man is just going to leave before the presidency, but the Republicans are standing in the way. He's over here anxiety. He's over here worried. He's over here just in his head, in his emotions. And the people around him are the ones keeping it going. We really don't have a president anymore. We really don't have a president that's in control anymore. That's a shame. I've never experienced this, but this is exactly... Everybody is a busy little bee around him. We don't have a president that's in control anymore. The thing about all of this is it's not going to work. It has stopped working. Everybody's tired of the oversaturation of the lies and the deceit and the gaslighting, and everybody's over it. They're done. So, all right. I hope you enjoyed that. And I will see you tomorrow. If you guys have any people or any suggestions for questions or readings, definitely let me know. I do my best to try to get to them all. All right. Thanks, everyone, for showing up. Bye.